Hello, this is Attorney Daniel Huang from Blue Corner. Before we start, I just want to remind everyone that during the month of December, we are offering free, yes, I said it, free online video consultation, okay? So make sure you make an appointment as soon as possible since there are limited spots available during the week. So please call, okay? All right, so let's talk about the latest in immigration news, okay? So there is a new article. It says, the title says, Justice Department places new pressure, okay, on immigrant facing deportation. I picked this article because the title was very interesting, okay? It says new pressure, not old pressure, new pressure on immigrant facing deportation. So let's talk about this, okay? So, according to this article, some immigration judges, okay? Keep in mind, it says some immigration judges, not all immigration judges. So, it's not in this area, I don't think. But some immigration judges out there somewhere, okay, are requiring immigrants facing deportation to file their own application or relief in the United States. Okay, now this is the catchword, in a matter of weeks. Okay, not matter of month, but matter of weeks. And this is a highly unusual move if this is true. Okay, if this is true. Okay, now normally, as you know, if you know a little bit about immigration court, if you first appear for your immigration hearing, it is called the master calendar hearing, or also known as status hearing. And if you have an attorney, then the attorney will submit or identify before immigration court all of your eligible relief, okay, such as asylum application or cancellation of removal. The most judges that I know, they will not set a deadline, okay, especially if you don't have an attorney. Based on my experience, I think the most judges that I know, will not set a date to submit application, okay, especially if you don't have an attorney, okay. Now there is a exception though, okay. There are some exceptions which I witnessed. If you are an individual who had several opportunities to continue your case so that you could get an attorney. So for example, you show up for court and you tell the judge that, hey, I'm sorry, I don't have an attorney. Your Honor, please, I need more time to get an attorney. And the judge will usually give you time to get an attorney, okay? Now, normally, when you get a continuation, you don't come back until, a couple of months or even a year later. So, judge usually give you plenty of time to get an attorney. So, if you show up a year later, maybe, and tell your judge that, hey, I'm sorry, I don't have an attorney again, and I need more time. Yeah, I think, they'll be upset. I've seen judges getting very upset because, they gave you plenty of time to get an attorney and you have not done that. In that case, I have seen judges give you a deadline to submit an application, okay, with or without an attorney. Okay, but I don't think this article is talking about that kind of situation. Yeah, this article is leaning towards, the fact that this is a politically motivated, maybe. At least in the Arlington and Baltimore immigration court, judges will give, the immigrant plenty of time to get a lawyer, okay? And usually if you have a lawyer, then yes, they will give you, a deadline to submit your application so that they can review. But if you don't have a lawyer and if you have to do this on your own, it's really, rare for a judge to give you a deadline, okay? So yeah, it could go either way. According to this article, some judges are doing this on purpose, and that is disturbing, and that's something that needs to be addressed. All right, but one thing that I do agree with this article is that that if you do fail to submit a relief or available application or eligible application, yes, it's true that it can result in order of removal. So most important thing is, yes, you need to submit your application. Okay, if you don't, then you don't have any chance to stay in the U.S. My advice is that yes, it's better to have an attorney because your attorney could identify any eligible relief that's available to you. Okay, well, this is an interesting article, and I'll talk about this more if this issue rises in the future. Okay, so all right, thank you for listening, and I will see you later. Okay, bye.